Hey, this is Knittingbrow. One of the things that I enjoy doing after Thanksgiving and before Christmas are watching some of my favorite holiday shows. And a long-time favorite of mine is A Year Without a Santa Claus, which is the Rankin and Bass. And what I was enjoying today as I was watching this is thinking about which of these characters I would like to dress up like for Halloween. Have you ever seen this? I mean, some of these characters, they are just incredible, and the costumes would be perfect for Halloween. You have Heat Miser and Mr. Freeze. You also have Jingle and Jangle. You have the little girl who is singing "It's Going to Be a Blue Christmas Without You." So then you have Mother Nature. And of course, there's Santa Claus. So anyhow, I just think it's one of my favorite little shows. What's interesting about this one is this is the one that they didn't play a whole lot later on. As I got older, they always played Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And that's kind of a bummer that they didn't show this. So it's one of my favorites. So I had a Christmas miracle happen yesterday. I was actually wanting to start a shawl, and I did start the Daybreak using the two yarns that I discussed from the Ram Club, but I also wanted to do the Sothia, I believe that's how you pronounce it, the Robin Ulrich design, and I bought a paper pattern from my local yarn shop, but I couldn't find the paper pattern. I'm a bit disorganized, and I'm working on that. So I couldn't start on that, which is kind of a bummer. One of the things that I had the pleasure of doing was doing a test knit of the Catriel for Robin, and I've posted that previously on the blog. And it was a great knit. I loved it. And I recently, actually, gosh, it was just on Friday that I actually gave my test knit Catriel to a friend of mine. Her wife actually I knit the shawl for her prayer shawl, and I thought, oh wow, this would be great to be able to give to her wife. So I was able to do that on Friday after I was wearing it, but I wanted to wear one of Robin's designs, and so Christmas Miracle. I must have been very, very good because I now have a copy of it. Thank you. Thank you very much. So here's what I was looking at. I was actually looking at this opal sock yarn, which is a hand-painted yarn. And it doesn't really do a good job with that. But I have two skeins of this. And the good thing about this is this pattern calls for, like 800 yards of one of the yarns. And this would be perfect because there's 800 yards between the two of these. It's probably even more. So, but what I'm trying to figure out is what's the stripe. Now, part of me wants to do, to be a little bit more subtle. I am the person going to be wearing it. And this is a beautiful yarn. It has some purples and some blue, some greens and some browns. Very much the same line as that. Can you see that? Yeah. So that's a possibility, but I think the jewel tones of this one are quite nice. Now, the other option that I had is the Arequipa? I don't remember, but this is, so anyhow, but this is a little bit, there's a little bit more drama with this one because we have a light and we have a dark. So I don't know. Actually, my intuition tells me to do the jewel tones with that. But I don't know. I'll have to see how this the opal knits up. So anyhow, enjoy a couple loops of daily living. One of the things that I did recently is I made tapioca. And I was wondering, what exactly is tapioca other than delightful? So have a good day. Bye.